describing this Ole Miss group as tougher than nails. How do you guys prepare for a team like that?
That means we got to be tough. Practice, I feel like we're battling a lot right now, and we know we got to come out 40 minutes all-out war because they know they're going to try to play as hard as they can, and we got to play as hard as we can.
One thing that struck me, Coach, is said today, he said on Sunday after the game, you informed him, Coach, we're going to practice tomorrow on a Monday. What's that about, this team?
Nobody wants to be done yet, so when we won that game, we all knew we're back at work tomorrow, so we all came in Sunday ready to work, and everybody was prepared to come to practice.
Do you feel more energy in practice at this time of the year because of what's at stake and what you're playing for?
Oh, definitely. When you get times like this where you don't know how many practices you're going to have left, you want to have as much fun as possible, much energy as possible. I think that we did that today.
Jase, you guys played in Atlanta 4 months ago. What do you remember about that game, and how much different were you guys as a team from that night?
What I remember the most from that game is we were abysmal from three. I feel like we've improved that a lot since the season started. We're shooting really well right now, I think, to say. And I think we're just a different team than what we were 6 months ago.
Do you feel like the longer you guys are together, the longest you practice together, the more battles you go through, the better you are, and if so, how?
I think just everything we've been through throughout this season, just the hardships that we had, the losses, the tough wins, I just felt like it's built character in every single one of us, and we kind of just gelled that all together as a team.
Is there a lot of optimism? I mean, like you said, there's only 16 teams left playing. Your coach has done this a lot. This is new for you guys.
Yeah, definitely. A lot of us haven't been here in this stage before, so we want to make the most of it. So we want to keep the train rolling and get to that Final Four.
Given that, what is it about your makeup where the moment doesn't scare you, that you embrace the moment? Are you born with that? Is it your pedigree, or what is it?
I think it's just a confidence thing. Even though last game I didn't feel like I was at my best, I still felt like I had to be out there and be as confident as possible, try to make plays, try to get stops defensively, and just try to make my teammates better.
Well, it must have helped because you made 2 big plays in the last 2 minutes.
Yeah, I knew I had to make something happen. I mean, I felt like I was kind of useless the first 35, so I knew I had to come in and try to make something happen when I came back in the game.
How much does your dad talk to you and talk you through this process, or does he leave you alone?
He's been talking to me a lot, just telling me block out all the outside noise right now. It should be you and your team versus the world. So I think that's the biggest thing he's told me so far.
The SEC's got a lot of attention this year. They put 14 teams in the tournament. They got 7 in the Sweet 16. How eager are you to get a crack at them as a member of the Big Ten and try to represent your conference with the style of play?
Oh, definitely. When you get to put best conference on best conference, you want to play in games like this, especially with the SEC and their pedigree this year. So, when you get a time to play an SEC team, it's showtime. So, we got to come here and work hard.
Tom was saying that he wants to try and implement things to help the team, maybe start a bit faster in games. I'm wondering from a player's perspective, how much of that is sort of like under your control in terms of how much can you control of it from a mentality standpoint versus sometimes the shots just don't fall at the beginning of a game and you need some time to run?
Definitely. I think just the last 2 games we haven't come out as focused as we're supposed to. I think from a player standpoint, we just got to come out with more energy. I feel like we try to let the energy come to us by shots falling and stuff. But I think if we come out in the game, if we get a huge stop to start the game, if we get a fast break layup or something like that, that can get us going.
What have you seen from Ole Miss on film so far?
They're a physical team. Everybody from their 1 through their 5, they all play physical. They're tough. They get downhill, hit open shots, and they defend hard. Of course.
Jase, you're one week into your first NCAA tournament. What's it like for you?
It's been good. I would say first game I felt pretty good out there. Second game, not so great, but we got the win, so that's all I can ask for. But I just know, as this tournament progresses, I got to continue keep getting better because the teams keep getting harder.